Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm in St. Mary's, Ohio, in western Auglaize County, and yes, time for a Kmart video. This is Kmart in rural America, and for those of you who are local that see this video, I live down in Dayton, and I've covered what few remaining Kmarts that are still left down in Dayton, and they are a complete disaster. And so, you know, I was speaking with a couple locals up here this morning. They were saying that 10 years ago they were talking about closing this store, and Walmart was going to build a store here about 10 or 12 years ago right off of US 29 or 33, which is right over that way. But there were some issues with the utility lines. But anyway, there really is not a whole lot of shopping options in this area, and you could see the parking lot. You only got maybe 9 cars in the Kmart parking lot. And I was talking, and when I was speaking with one of the guys this morning, I was saying, believe me, it's not going to be long before they close this store, or before Kmart just bellies up in general. So in this town, you know, they don't have you have to go 10 miles in almost either direction to get to a Walmart. They got in Salina, which is to the west, and Wapakoneta to the east. They really only have Kroger's and JCPenney and maybe a couple dollar stores up here. So we're going to get a look at the disaster. Actually, there's a few people that park over in that parking lot too. So we're going to see just how this store compares to what I've seen down in Dayton. It's definitely a little bit different, the exterior look of it, and the entrance is different too. It's kind of wedged here on the side of the store, and I've noticed there's actually a Radio Shack still up here, and everybody knows about their problems they've had, but I don't know if it is still open. So this is Kmart in rural America, little St. Mary's, Ohio. So we will see how this looks inside of here. Kenmore Grill, a few of their clearance items. So obviously they got plenty of inventory. Trees. Only one cashier working. Empty clothing aisles, trying to close out some of the summer inventory that is still left. This store on the interior kind of reminds me of the store in Eaton that I filmed, and when I talked about that Eaton video, I said this would be a good bookend for that video in particular, given that that's in a rural area as well. So, see lots of empty aisles, and there's really not a whole lot of store competition in this part of in this area. So you see just nothing but empty aisles on in here. Hey, how you doing here? Nothing much. How is Kmart stores even surviving? There's probably not even 15 people in this store right now.
Not like at night, it's dead, but during the day we're packed.
Yeah, but now, you know, after people just got paid and got off work, it should be, you know.
I know, it's weird. Like, most of our customers are all during the day. It's like rush hour during the day.
Yeah, this should be rush hour now, but I know I live down in Dayton, and I've seen what few remaining Kmarts that are left, and it's just a complete disaster. And there's probably not too many Kmarts that are going to be left after the first of this year.
Well, we can join with Sears, so we're good.
Yeah. But Sears is struggling too, so.
I don't know. I know we've been doing really well.
Well, he says they've been doing really well, but take that for what it's worth, because it's 4:30 on a Thursday after people just got paid, and there's only one cashier working and just empty and ghostly aisles. So I don't really. So obviously employees are going to say that to try and cover their butt. You know, a little bit, one person down there in the aisles, but it's definitely not looking too good. And you know, there's a song by Leonard Skinner called "That Smell." The smell of death surrounds you. Well, smell of death surrounds Kmart even here in rural America, because there's not even 15 people in the store, maybe not even 10. Couple down that aisle. Layaway, nobody there to staff it, but who's going to be putting stuff in layaway at this rundown, broke store? I honestly do not know how Kmart is even managing to stay in business.
I don't know.
It's like 4:30 on a Thursday, and there's probably not even 10 people in this entire store right now.
Yeah.
I know what I've seen down in Dayton, it's looking really bad, and up here it's not looking any different either. Because you would think after this time, when people just got off work and get paid, there would be customers here, but there's not, you know?
A lot of people go to Walmart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I guarantee you go to Walmart in Salina or Wapakoneta, they probably got 200 or 300 people in the store right now. And this store probably doesn't even have 10. Yeah, plus there's really not that much competition up here, you know, store-wise. Well, you got a couple dollar stores and a JCPenney and a Kroger's. That really isn't very much. And even in a small town like this, they're just barely hanging on, you know. But anyway, the situation is, this might be the worst one I've filmed yet, but how you doing here? A mom with her kids, and as far as adults in the store, maybe 4 or 5. But they're fighting to survive. And I just seen you on the other end of the store, didn't I?
Possible.
Oh. You know, I honestly don't know how Kmart's even managing to stay in business. There's not even 10 people in this store at 4:30 on a Thursday. I don't even, because where I live at down in Dayton, I've seen this play out, and I honestly don't know how a store can survive off of 10 or 15 customers after people just got paid, you know.
No clue. Trust me, we have our rushes though. We have.
But this should be a time where there should be rushes after people were just, you know, getting off work and getting paid, you know.
Yeah, I can understand your argument too.
And there's not even 10 people in this store that are adults, you know. And it's,
Don't ask me, I'm not a manager.
yeah, I know. Well, if they close up in your, I mean, you'll just find another job. It ain't like you're making $20, $25 an hour. I mean, what's that? I mean, you just go somewhere else and just, yeah, but this is not looking good. Yeah, just empty aisle after just empty aisle. How long have you worked at this store for?
It's been 3 months.
3 months. Yeah, I just know what few remaining Kmarts I've seen and the people I've talked with, because you know this video I'm going to upload this one on my YouTube page along with the rest of the ones I've made. And like, you type in Kmart in St. Mary's, you'll see this video, but it's looking really grim. Yeah, as far as number of people in the store, adults, there's not even 10. There's not even 10 people in the store. And as I said, there's really not that much competition up here either from a store perspective. You just have a Kroger's and a JCPenney, and you have in a couple dollar stores, and you got to go 10 miles just to get to a Walmart. So pharmacy shelves look pretty bare. How you doing here? But this, only one person waiting, 2 people waiting to get medicine. So there's not even, if there's any more than 10 people, it's no more than 15. But it's, I'll say 10 to 15 very most. How is Kmart even still managing to stay open? There's not even 15 people, maybe not even 10 people in this store right now at rush hour on a Thursday. I don't even know.
No, we do.
I know what I've seen down in Dayton. It's not looking good, and what I'm seeing up here, it's looking the exact same.
It's usually on weekends after, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we get pretty busy.
Yeah, but I would think after, people just got paid, before they go home for dinner, it should be a lot busier than this, and it just...
Well, it's a nice day out, so people want to spend time outside.
Oh, yeah, but... So basically, you have a few employees that are, making a few excuses for a dying store, and why they're trying to cover their butt is really beyond me, when the store is clearly dying, when they'll just get another job in retail. But ooh, that smell. The smell of death surrounds you, Kmart. Like that old Leonard Skinner song that says, I think I'm gonna title this video that. I may upload this video right away if I can go over to the library and do it, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But as far as number of people in the store, no more than 15, and it's just a complete disaster. Their parking lot here, only a few cars, and just Kmart is, and I could definitely believe what I was told this morning when they said they were talking about closing this store 10 years ago. And believe me, it's not going to be long. It won't be here another 10 years, but it's... But anyway, that's it from dying Kmart in general. And another thing is, bye-bye Miss American Pie. This will be the day that I die. And this could be the year that Kmart dies, because it is a very strong possibility that's it for this one.